Hello and welcome back to my Pokemon Journeys review series. Today I am reviewing episode 77 and I hope you enjoy. So this episode picks up after we got the announcement that Ash will be taking part in a hyperclass battle in Sinnoh with Volkner. And this episode really doesn't waste time getting things going. Ash is already in Sunyshore with Volkner when the episode begins. They have a little conversation talking about the previous battle, but they didn't say too much. They spoke about Ash bringing along his Z-Ring and his special Pikachu Z Crystal, which was cool. After that was hinted at last week, but we get straight into the battle. Sunyshore Gym actually looks pretty similar to how it did in Diamond and Pearl, but there is a huge crowd watching this battle as the hyperclass is a bigger deal now, so the fans really keep track of the trainers, and throughout the episode they were cheering mainly for Volkner as he was the favourite. The battle begins and finally we get our first 3v3 in Pokemon Journeys, and everything felt right, the crowd being there, the announcer, and just how the gym looked. It was all set up to be such a great battle and it didn't disappoint. There was a lot going on in this battle. There were so many switch outs and back and forths. Ash was using Gengar, Lucario and Pikachu, while Volkner was using Rotom, Luxray and Electivire. Volkner was also setting up the electric surge on the field, which looked really cool. Gengar came in and did well against Luxray. I finally thought it was his time to get some redemption, but despite doing some damage he wasn't able to get a win as the Rotom fan came in and took Gengar down with some nice combos. I would have liked Gengar to get the win there. Lucario comes in against Rotom and gets the win. It was nice to see Lucario actually battling here. It feels like we've barely seen him do anything since evolving. He pulled off some nice moves here and the animation when battling was just incredible. Lucario goes on to get a double knockout with Luxray, leaving Ash with just Pikachu and Volkner with just Electivire, and a rematch between the two that fought back in Diamond and Pearl. Ash goes straight in for his Z move, his special 10 million volt Thunderbolt, and it looked amazing as always. It was just really nice to have this return from Sun and Moon. Volkner stands his ground against it as Electivire has the Motor Drive ability, so he should just be able to suck all of the electric in. But that's not how it goes. The Z move was too strong for it and Ash and Pikachu got the win, moving Ash up from 99th to 64th. A nice little jump for Ash, not too high. We've still got quite a few battles here in the hyperclass before we get to the top 8. And speaking of the top 8, we learned that Cynthia is now in the master class, so it's going to be real interesting to see if Cynthia battles Ash eventually, or maybe she will battle Leon. But we saw her in person in this episode watching Ash's battle on screen, and it's just awesome to have her back in the anime again. But she's not the only one, as we see Raihan, Bee and Leon all watching Ash's battle as well. And then at the end we got a really cool shot of Ash facing down everyone from the top 8. I assume that Bee isn't in the top 8 just yet, but by the time Ash gets there I'm sure she'll be involved. So this episode was really good. It was a battle episode, and battle episodes never really miss in Journeys. This could be the best battle we've seen in Journeys so far. There was so much strategy, swapping out and just cool combos. It was so fun to watch the back and forth between Ash and Volkner. I do wish we could have got more actual conversation between them, or if we saw Flint or something in the crowd commentating with Go. I know that's a trope that some people don't like, but I always like when we have that extra element to the episode, and I think this episode lacked a bit of emotion and personality. It was mainly just all about battling, which isn't a bad thing, but I would have liked just a bit more. Maybe more setup from the start and Ash and Volkner talking, but overall this was still a fantastic episode and a great battle, and it gets a 9 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts on this episode. Did you enjoy it? What would you rate it out of 10? Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.